YouTube, Christopher. I got a new guitar, and it's a badass. Badass. This is the Schecter SLS C1 Evil Twin, and it's nasty. It's got Roman numeral inlays on an ebony fretboard, stainless steel frets. It's got a Ernie ball compensated nut. I have my mustache foam behind the nut to keep the sympathetic vibrations off of the strings here. It's got Schecter locking tuners in the back. It's got a 7-piece, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7-piece neck with Bubinga and Paduk, or walnut and Paduk and maple. I know the middle stripe is Paduk. This is either Bubinga or walnut. I can't remember which. Because, you know, I don't look at specs right before I record a video or anything. Neck through body. It's got active electronics, so it's got the battery port. Swamp ash wings here and here. Flat black finish. Fishman modern pickups. It's got push-pull on both the volume and the tone switch. 3-way blade, and it is sick. 24 frets. It's got the adjustment here for the truss rod. This guitar is incredible. I don't know how Schecter is able to offer this at the price that they offer it at, because you get so much guitar for what you're paying for. This has dual action truss rod inside with graphite reinforcement rods, so this neck ain't gonna move. It's got luminlay side dots, which are very cool on stage, I would imagine. I haven't played this on stage yet, but I'm sure it would be amazing. It's just incredible. The frets are so smooth because they're stainless. The bends are absolutely effortless. This guitar is extremely comfortable. I'm gushing because, you know, it's a crazy nice instrument. Let's hear it. So we're going to start on the clean. On this thing, clean. Get it out of the way, essentially. So, not the greatest clean sounding guitar. And I got to mention that I'm actually using a different plugin today. Today we're using the Stevie T, amped Stevie T from ML Sound Labs, which is a fantastic amp package from ML Sound Labs and Stevie T. The free amp that you get for nothing, by the way, go download it, it's incredible, is called the Gent God, of course, because it's Stevie T. And under the Gent God, you get 5 different sounds or tones. It's so worth it to go get the clean version. I'm sorry, not the clean version, to go get the free version. I liked it so much I went and got the full version, which was cheap because, you know, during the holiday season they offered you like 20% off or something, and it's still dirt cheap. But yeah, so right now I'm using the Kalalaleen amp on the Fat Clean plugin from Stevie T's ML Sound Labs amps. It's amazing. So here's the clean. On the bridge pickup, very thin. And you can pop up the split coil on the knob here. And for some reason it thickens it up. I'm not sure if that's supposed to do that or if it's wired backwards on this, because that's super thin when it's pushed down. In the up, it thickens up a little bit, which I would have thought it would be the opposite. Like when you pop it up, it would be split coil or something, but position, it just bumps that mid-range high. So now here's the middle position with them both in the down position. And now here's with just the bridge split in the middle position. And now here's with both split in the middle position. Now the bridge pickup down, the neck pickup split or in the up position. Both down. Now we're in the neck position with it in the down. Big fat neck sound. Split. So now that makes sense to me. When the up position and it's split, it sounds thinner on the neck pickup. Because a single coil would be thinner sounding than a humbucker. That's down. Nice and full. Split. It thins out like it's supposed to. The bridge pickup, I think, might be wired backwards in this. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that way or what. Somebody knows, let me know in the comment section. I love it and clean in the neck position with the full humbucking. But man, this thing is so super playable. So I'm going to switch up the presets here. I'm going to go into the Shredeemer amp, and I've got it loaded on the Stevie Core preset. And it just sounds awesome. That's the bridge pickup. Here's it in the split. Now that sounds bigger. Thing sounds mighty. Middle position for whatever reason. That's what the bridge popped up. And here's just the neck. Neck popped up. And I got to talk about that neck access here because it's awesome. They call it their ultra access neck joint, so it's very smooth, and it is ultra access. Like, there's zero hindrance for me to get my ring finger, middle finger, or even pointy finger up to the 24th fret. It's very comfortable, and I'm a thumb over guy, you know, so even all the way up, my thumb gets high enough for that to still be a very comfortable playing position for me. I can't say enough good about this guitar. It's just built so well, and there's no flaws. And I have a quick story. It's not quick because I like to talk. About American Musical Supply. Originally, I had ordered the Schecter Banshee Mach 6 with an Evertune. And the first one I got was so horribly bad that I had to send it back. The Evertune bridge that was on it was so crooked that the strings actually didn't go over the poles of the pickups. It was horribly built. So of course I sent it back in an exchange to get a good one. So they sent me a second one. Same freaking problem. The bridge was mounted off center, but this time the strings were over the poles enough to trick me into thinking that it was okay for a second. But of course, since I had such a bad experience with the first one, I popped up the back, I looked at it thoroughly. It turns out that inside the back cavity, you could see how crooked it was. And there was a bracket that's part of the bridge that was touching the bottom of the bridge pickup in that guitar. So you couldn't lower the bridge pickup any lower than it was. And I like my action very low. So in order for me to fix that guitar to play correctly, I wouldn't be able to do it because the bridge was blocking the pickup from moving. So of course I sent that one back. And at that point, I was all set with ordering another Evertune equipped Schecter. So I opted for this instead, which was significantly less money. And to be quite honest, it feels, and like the comfort level of it and the quality workmanship is probably about the same workmanship wise, with the exception of the bridge, obviously. But this guitar just is, in my opinion, better than that Mach 6. All around for me, like comfort level, everything. I love the inlays. These inlays are quite awesome in my opinion. They had these on the Mach 6 too, but it was the offset one, so you know they were up here on the first, you know, all the way up to the 9th fret, and then from the 12th fret down, they were on the bottom of the fretboard instead of being centered all the way on the guitar like this one is. But man, I am gushing over this guitar. The honeymoon just started for me. This guitar is incredible. I'll be playing the crap out of this. I'm going to set it up in D standard with heavier strings because this guitar just screams metal, you know. The cleans are okay. I wouldn't, you know, write a letter to anybody to let them know how good the cleans were. But the heavy sounds, it's crazy good. I've always been a huge fan of Fishman pickups. The Modern is not my favorite set, but they still sound incredible. I prefer the Abassis, or actually the Classic. The Classic to me sounds incredible. So yeah, Schecter SLS C1 Evil Twin. This thing is incredible. They've been out for a while, but dude, if you can get your hand on this guitar, do it, because it will not make you sad. So check them out. That's it. Schecter Evil Twin C1. See you guys in the next one. Peace.